that actors in the crypto space do not want regulation. And I think responsible actors in the crypto space actually do want regulation. And the reason they want regulation, it's good for their business, it's good for their customers, it's good for the markets. And the way you get there is through clear regulation.
It's a contract involving the Central Bank of Uruguay and Ripple. You can see this. I'm going to drop
the same too for, let's take the notorious FTT token issued by FTX, then collateralized and used as the basis for loans from other institutions. That looks, smells, quacks like a security.
To tear up. Do you know that with the Bitcoin I have, I can buy any frickin' senator or congressman I want? I make the laws.
That's not the truth at all. They're there to shake down every Main Street mom and pop business across this country to try and fund the bloated Biden agenda.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
If you got a bag, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra foolishness. Shout out to the latest sub. Appreciate you stopping by, stuffing some bags. Go ahead, throw on those pilot shades, buckle up, because the future's extra foolish. Let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today back over $1 trillion, currently 1.02 trillion, up about 6.4% in the past 24. Taking a look at the cryptocurrencies here, we got XRP right under 40 cents. Up about 3.1% in the past 24 hours. We got BTC right around 21K, ETH right around 1,500. We got Stellar XLM up about 3% in the past 24 hours. We got Flare currently right around 4 cents, up about 1.1 in the past 24. XRP lawyer John Dean predicts Gary Gensler will resign and the judge will make a decision on the Ripple lawsuit in the first half of 2023. Get those bags packed, locked, and loaded. At Ripple joined James Wallace, VP of Central Bank Engagement and Central Bank Digital Currencies in the Digital Pound Foundation's upcoming webinar, What is a Digital Pound Really Useful For? James Wallace, Ripple, all roads lead to the bridge. 2023 is a pivotal year for regulations and XRP. And Ripple's General Counsel Stuart Alderati is breaking the misconception that actors in the crypto space do not want regulation.
Asking a lawyer to answer anything in a minute is hard. It usually takes 30 seconds just to say on the one hand and 30 seconds to say on the other hand, but let's give it a shot. Hi, this is Stu Alderati, and this is Crypto in a Minute. So crypto regulation is healthy because, actually, first, there's a misconception that actors in the crypto space do not want regulation. And I think responsible actors in the crypto space actually do want regulation. And the reason they want regulation, it's good for their business, it's good for their customers, it's good for the markets. And the way you get there is through clear regulation. Clear regulation consistently applied leads to predictable outcomes, and predictable outcomes are good for everybody. If you don't know what the law requires, you can't comply with the law. And the law inconsistently applied leads to unpredictable outcomes, which at the end of the day is not going to be good for anybody. So I think that's the definition of healthy regulation. And I think in the crypto space, we're working our way to get there. Some markets get it right, some markets get it wrong. And I got 1 second left, so I'm going to stop.
James K. Fowler on the Ripple defendants have filed a redacted motion to exclude the testimony of SEC Expert 2 and the accompanying exhibits on the public docket. Also from James K. Fowler on the SEC has filed a motion to preclude the testimony of the Ripple defendants. Expert. Wrath of K, Uruguay is contracting to use the RippleNet. This is big news after a few conversations. The discovery timeline is clear. On a Zoom call on January 8th at CH4RBO, showed the official documents to Edward, tweeted here later, XRPOX. Also pulled it. Ripple and the Central Bank of Uruguay working together. XRP taking over the financial system, hidden in plain sight.
Boom, these documents just arrived into my hands and it's from the Central Bank of Uruguay. Here you can see Superintendencia de Servicios Financieros. It's a contract involving the Central Bank of Uruguay and Ripple. You can see this. I'm going to drop the link for this document on the description of this video. Muchas gracias, Rafael Aguiar.
You know what's coming. I know what's coming. And they can't stop it. R3 says as we head into 2023, we must prioritize harnessing distributed ledger technologies like XRP before the extent of today's environmental challenges becomes out of reach. Bye-bye, BTC. 801 XRP, XRP fam, FTX token looks, smells, and quacks like a security, and the SEC under the aggressive anti-crypto chair Gary Gensler did not shut it down. Gary?
Institutions that market themselves as banks offering bank-like products. The best we can do, the obvious, is what the FDIC has already done, which is issue cease and desist letters, but only when those institutions use the incorrectly the talismanic authority to say the FDIC approves of your account. When they do everything but this, they're practicing banking without a license. They should be prohibited from doing so. But the regulatory authority that exists on the books today is probably insufficient for this. The same too for, let's take the notorious FTT token issued by FTX, then collateralized and used as the basis for loans from other institutions. That looks, smells, quacks like a security. And yet the SEC, under the aggressive anti-crypto chair, Gary Gensler, did not shut it down. And it's not because they didn't know about it, and it's not because they didn't want to. It's because the existing regulatory authority to do so is ambiguous. And so to fill in those ambiguities requires more regulation. And for that regulation to give them the prohibitory authority to say, you cannot do what other regulated entities are doing simply by slapping a new technologist, jargon-intensive label on your activities. To do that is non-trivial. It's a lever that requires more of a regulatory framework, and yes, more of a crypto-specific regulatory framework to say, what's the difference between a Bitcoin, which probably isn't a security, or an XRP issued by Ripple or what have you, and a token issued by FTX that looks exactly like a security. And that will require further regulation. The last point
The game's all rigged, but we got the evidence. Get those jumpsuits. Get those jail cells ready. Cowboy Crypto, do you know with Bitcoin I could buy any freaking senator or congressman I want. He who has the Bitcoin makes the laws.
It's all going to zero against Bitcoin. If you don't understand that yet, you're going to be impoverished. You're going to be on the street. You're going to be begging. You're going to be out of business. You're going to be toast.
Max, do you know that it's a criminal offense to tear up?
Do you know that with the Bitcoin I have, I can buy any frickin' senator or congressman I want? I make the laws. He who has the Bitcoin makes the laws, Rand. We're not going to just sit around and let the goddamn congressman tell us what to do.
Gary, you still there? Tom Emmer says a new day is coming for Biden's bloated bureaucracy, thanks to our Republican House majority.
Well, good luck getting money out of the new House majority, the Republican House majority, Neil, as we go forward with appropriations bills and the like. Listen, Republicans were elected to the new majority in the U.S. House with a mandate by the American people to address things like this. And, whether it's the 87,000 IRS agents that you just referenced, agents, by the way, that the other side argues are there to chase down millionaires and billionaires. And you and I both know, as do the voters, that's not the truth at all. They're there to shake down every Main Street mom and pop business across this country to try and fund the bloated Biden agenda that, frankly, has been driving inflation that we haven't seen in 40-some years plus.
The game Monopoly sold for $2 in 1935. In the box, you get Monopoly money. The original stack of Monopoly money from 1935 is worth $50 as a collector's item. Monopoly money literally holds more value than your fiat currency. XRP Bulls building incredible momentum as community awaits favorable ruling in the Rippleverse SEC lawsuit. I hope you got those bags packed, locked and loaded. Michael Saylor, when the energy is removed from the money, all that remains is garbage. XRP, gold, silver, and oil are moving up in price. Good news for those that know inflation is permanent, now systemic, not transitory. Bad news for the uninformed poor. Middle class, XRP, hidden in plain sight. Load up while you still have some time. XRP Crypto XRP decision time. Breaking this multi-month descending trend line will open the road to an erupt move. XRP setting up for that next race melting SEC pump. Looks like BTC is on the fifth wave already. RSI is now bearish. I'm expecting the top to be around 20,450. Hugo Filion, 85% of all Flare belonging to the Flare entities in the team are escrowed and cannot vote. These will be distributed alongside the distribution to the community Foundation-related entities may not vote. The foundation must remain neutral. We do not have majority in this vote. Also, delegators, attention, votes take place in 1 week. I will vote according to the poll of yesterday. If your flares are stuck on exchanges, not yet expecting withdrawal, let's try to get them to hurry up with the process. What exchanges are still behind? Coinbase. A very interesting Twitter space tonight. The XRP creator and CTO of Ripple, David Schwartz, Joe Cat, stated he would probably vote yes to support the Flare Network's proposal FIP.01. The reason being it would support the Flare Network over time. Thank you, Bob Way, for hosting. With that being said, Bagman and Bag Ladies, we're very excited to have the XRP Rain Dancers joining CKJ, Big Bullzilla. They'll be doing an NFT AMA as well as a rundown of the Good Times ecosystem. Hope that you could make it. Where will you be when those big bulls finally take that top spot and XRP's true price is finally unlocked? Catch you up here at the tippy top. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock news. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up that bag, and don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe, drop a comment down below. All the OG diamond hands out there, drop a comment down below, drop an elbow on that like button. Catch you up here, top floor on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB, be your own bank. Peace out, Crypto Ghost.
Try to tell them about the price, they look at you like you're crazy. Moon Commander in that rocket, so there's no waiting. You flipping switches out of here, you didn't have the patience. Slipped up on my mind and that cash in decline. Told you get a wheelbarrow and load up on them bags, but you ain't listen to the Moon Commander, now you so mad. There's a party on the moon to keep warm, we burn cash. So please bring more of that trash. Moon Commander Bagman headed outer space. If you don't got no bags, then I don't got no space. It's a party on the moon, we gon' party all day. It's a party on the moon, bags popping, hooray. I be stuffing bags to the day that we go. SEC, want your bag.